Thank you again so much for watching this. We really appreciate you joining us. And I wanted to take a second to introduce myself. My name is Amanda, and I am a writing coach with the platform Contena, which helps freelance writers get jobs and training they need to start their freelance writing businesses. I have a background in teaching and writing center directing. So I have years of experience working with all kinds of writers, helping them reach their goals. And so that's my background. I've been working with Contena, helping writers for almost 7 years now. So a lot of experience working with writers. And then this is Kelsey.
Hi, everyone. My name's Kelsey. I'm one of the coaches here at Contena and Writing.io. And I have been working here for a little over 2 years. I just had my 2-year mark. So like a lot of our members and people that come to Writing.io, my path to being a writing coach was very nonlinear. It was very non-traditional. I have worked in sports marketing. I have worked as a camp counselor. I'm actually a trained pastry chef. But the thread that's run through all of those things for me in all of those different careers has been writing. And all of the skills that I've learned that are seemingly very unrelated to writing, like clear communication and leadership and management skills and relationship building. All of those things have served me in my writing career and as a writing coach here at Writing.io. So that's one of the things that I love most about what we're doing, is getting to help tie all of those things together for our members here.
Yay. So what are we here doing today, Kelsey?
So today we are going to introduce everyone here, both live and watching later on, to our online writing platform, which is Writing.io. I'm going to pull up my screen here so we can share this. And we'll go over what we're going to cover today. So we'll talk about what Writing.io is. We'll look at what your account looks like after you sign up. We'll give a brief overview of kind of how to use it, how to get started, some of our favorite features. We'll look at the different tiers, and then we can do a Q&A at the end, as Amanda mentioned. So first and foremost, what is Writing.io? Writing.io is the fastest, the easiest way to create your own author or writer website, with all of the perks of a custom-built site like analytics and data and insights, so much information about your readership to grow your audience in really just a few minutes. So we've been working on this, as Amanda said, for a few years. We've listened to feedback from our existing members, and we've created really an even stronger, more efficient, more professional, more time-saving, more cost-saving, and more effective platform for all of you to use. It's really just the best place to have your entire writing portfolio in whatever kind of writing you do. And in addition, you have kind of the bonus of support from coaches like Amanda and I, and now with sort of the updates that we've made to this platform, it also gives you a ton of ways to showcase the different facets of your life that are reflected in your writing, your different areas and of interest and your different areas of expertise.
Perfect. So the goals for this video today, we're going to cover 3 topics. First, we're going to talk about how you can access your account. It's very, very easy. And then we're going to give you a brief overview of how to use Writing.io, and then a peek of those favorite features. So here, I'll let Kelsey take it away, and here we go. This is Writing.io. We're really excited to share it with you.
So first things first, if you have a Contena account and an existing account, you can log in with that. Or if you're brand new to Writing.io, you can create a login right from here. Creating your account and logging into your account is super, super fast. We're talking getting not just your account set up, but your entire profile set up in 15 minutes or less. And we'll walk through some of this together as well. It's a really, really intuitive platform. The setup is very, very self-explanatory. But I want to call out a couple of quick starting points. So once you create your account and log in, we have this tour that will take you through all of kind of the highlights of your profile. So you can click through all of these. This is a new feature that we just added to make things, again, Really, really easy to understand. We can go through each of these, or you can play around with it on your own. So something that we definitely recommend immediately once you have your profile set up is doing a little bit of personalization. And we'll talk about this in more detail later, but that means clicking here and adding a profile picture. It means having a header image here on your background. And we can walk through a couple of these together just so you can see how fast and how simple all of this really is. These are your settings here. Again, you can create a really short About Me section. This bio means you don't have to spend a ton of time creating a separate About Me article. All of it is super fast. It's all really professional. And then, the goal of all of this is to make this setup as quick, as crisp and clean and easy as we can for you so that you can get into why you're really here, which is writing. One of the other things that we suggest doing right when you get started is having your own unique URL. So I don't know about anybody who's here live watching or who's watching the recording, but you can't get your name anymore just as, a handle on a social media platform. So I would absolutely recommend taking a look at this and changing this now so that you can claim that handle for yourself. We also have a couple of options for Google Analytics integration. SEO is already covered. It's optimized. Indexing is covered. All of these things really help strengthen that relationship between the reader and the writer. And now that we know a little bit more about what Writing.io looks like, let's talk quickly about just how to use it. This is your dashboard on the left-hand side. You'll find everything that you need to know here. That means your profile page, obviously, places to create a new post, your existing documents, and then a few additions that we're going to dive into in a little more detail today, which is your collections, your email campaigns, and then your contacts. So we're actually going to just walk through how to create a draft together. Again, all of this is to really just show you how simple and straightforward this is. There's no hiding of anything here. We want to show you all of the things that this platform has to offer. So you won't find any kind of gatekeeping or anything in this presentation. We're happy to walk through all of this with you. We also encourage you to do that on your own. But this is a really quick way to take a look at just how fast this is going to be.
Yeah, so Kelsey just mentioned there's so many different features. We implore you and encourage you to explore those on your own. But I think we're going to go through the top maybe 4 highlights right now, and then kind of leave you to explore a little bit. And you can always reach out to us with questions. But here are the top 4 highlights of Writing.io right now.
Definitely. So the first and foremost of this is the just sheer number of options that you have for personalization. These are really some of the most exciting updates that we have from our platform. We're totally thrilled to be able to share these with you. You have the ability in your settings to toggle on and off page views, comments, reactions. This gives you so much information immediately about your work and how it's connecting to readers, which again helps you to create a really, really engaged audience within Writing.io. You can see what's working, what can be improved, all within seconds. Another big thing is the ability to use images from Unsplash to personalize your articles, which we'll look at kind of here, as well as your profile page. So let's say we want to create our new post here. We can, I was looking at Scotland Pictures earlier. We can take a look on Unsplash, see what's available, add that in, and we're done. Again, if we're just going to do this as a test, we can go up here, hit publish, and all of that is now live. So lots of opportunities for personalization. Again, just showing everybody how quickly it is for us to be able to use these kinds of things. Something else that I want to point out here is our theme option. That's another really great area for personalization. And you can do that within your profile page, but also within individual articles. So if we take a look here at my homepage, this was an article I wrote about some of my favorite books. And you'll see that this theme carries throughout. So our call out boxes are the same color. Any of these links are the same color. Anything that's bullet pointed, for example, all of that creates a really, really cohesive, consistent way to unify your work in a particular niche. Or it's a way to really easily and immediately differentiate, one type of article from another. And you can also use them for your collections, which is, again, something that we're super, super excited about. This is a totally brand new feature that has really, really massive benefits for our writers. And first and foremost, what is collections? It's really the easiest way to organize and curate your posts. This can be used any way you want. A great starting point is with your niches. Let's say that you're a writer who writes, for health and wellness, for example. Those things are related, but you may want to keep those in separate categories. You can create a collection just for health and just for wellness. Or maybe you're a creative writer and you want to have all of your poetry or creative writing in one place, and your nonfiction writing in another collection. These are essentially subsites within your overall profile that allow you to showcase each of these areas of interest and expertise. And all of these collections and the ability to differentiate between your areas of interest also make it a lot easier for your readers to navigate through your website. Just like individual posts, also, you can set entire collections to public or private. And then to take that kind of a step further, you can also share that private content if you want with segmented audiences in your email list, which is something that we'll cover next, so that only your email subscribers, for example, get to see those articles. This allows you to really share entire collections of work with very specific groups of people. So overall, collections is really a great way to allow your skills to shine individually. Again, what we really wanted to do was create this very, very intuitive, very professional website for our writers to be able to reach and engage their audiences consistently. And this is really a great way to do that. And this is also just kind of the tip of the iceberg. We have already had members that have used this in really new and interesting and creative ways that we haven't even considered. So like Amanda said earlier, we'll go through obviously a couple of additional highlights, but we really encourage you to play around with how all of this works on the back end. So what we're going to cover next, we have a couple of tiers that we'll walk through. And on the foundation plan, you will get access to everything that we have covered so far. So this includes all of the added personalization features, collections, giving you the ability to really easily and effectively showcase your work. It's a great option. The only thing that I want to call out here is that you will be manually reaching out to your audiences. If you want,
which you can do.
Yes.
Which is a thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And all of this is really still a very effective platform for that. It just means some extra added work on your end. And if you want to take out that manual piece, we have another option, which is our growth plan. And the growth plan really helps you to very quickly and simply build your audience. And it provides you a couple more tools, let's say, in your toolbox to get your content directly into your subscribers' inboxes with no extra work on your end. So
I also just want to mention before we move on that if you are watching this and you're a Contenta member and you're a gold member, that you have access included to a foundation plan. If you are a platinum member, you have access to this growth plan, which Kelsey's going to cover the extra benefits included with that next. But if you're watching this and you're a Contenta member, then this is what is included. So I just wanted to mention that before we move on to the growth plan exclusive features.
Yes, thank you for calling that out. And you know, one of the sort of options here is, you know, if you're really passionate about your writing, if you want to kind of take things to the next level, if you're looking to go from writing as kind of a hobby to a career, then there are a couple of options that we'll cover that we're, again, really, really excited about, that will make your life a lot easier, that are included on the growth plan. And the reason behind that is because we wanted to make it as easy as possible for members to convert as well as create. You know, some of you may be asking, why is that so important? Why is it so important to have an audience, right? And an engaged audience. And that's because it's a long-term, really consistent reader base. So everything that you write and that you put out doesn't start from 0 views. It's a way to make things, you know, your articles appear higher in Google search results, for example. So all of those things really help in the growth plan to gain some momentum and make sure that you're not starting from 0 every time you publish something.
Mm-hmm.
One of the, again, kind of biggest changes on this end is that we've added a feature that allows you to send your content straight to your subscribers' inboxes. So this means that readers or clients, if you're a freelance writer, can sign up to get any of your new posts sent to them automatically formatted for email. And we're going to take a look at what that looks like and how seamless that is right now. So in here, this is one of my favorite pieces from Amanda. And you'll see, again, all of that, you know, formatting that you'll find across the board, really, really consistent, really cohesive in all of the articles that you create on Writing.io. And then this is what it looks like when it's formatted for email. So images come through the same. The you know, paragraph breaks come through the same. The section headings are the same. The formatting in bold is the same. All of the hyperlinks are the same. And again, all of this is done for you. So you're putting your content in front of people instead of asking people to continue to come back to read your work. It's really, I mean, I can't say enough about what a total game changer we found this to be, especially with, you know, social media networks changing and all of that. This is really a reliable, a professional, consistent outlet for you to reach your audience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a game changer for sure. I like how you said that.
Yeah. So the last thing that I want to take a look at here is your contacts. And along with subscriptions, you have the ability to import existing business contacts. So this can be done with a simple CSV file, so you can build on what you already have. And again, I can't stress this enough, how easy and important and valuable it is to be able to build a contact list that you always own. And then work within here to include tags or other things to segment that audience so that you can really tailor your work for them. And, you know, at the end of the day, all of this is really helping to put the focus on making it as simple as possible for you guys to all do what you love, which is writing. And then also to make it as simple and easy as possible to build an audience, and not just an audience, but a truly engaged, consistent, long-term audience.
Perfect. Before we start wrapping it up, I just want to give an example of a writer who has been working with us for a very long time. Her name's Emily, and she is primarily a poet. And so she's using collections to organize her different pieces into actual collections. She's going to have some of these as public so that anybody can continue reading them. And then she's going to have a private collection that she's going to be able to monetize to subscribers who want to read more from her. So this is one way that we're seeing writers use this. And again, she's been writing for almost 10 years. She already has a long list of people that she normally emails her work and her updates. It takes a lot of manual labor to do this. So with Writing.io, she'll be able to automatically send updates and her new pieces and her new collections to her subscribers. And then those subscribers can choose if they want to send her compensation for this or pay for different collections. So that's just how we're seeing one user start to do this. It's really cutting down on a lot of that manual emailing that nobody really likes to do. And so she can focus on her writing, which she really loves. So I just wanted to share one case study. This is one way you can use this. There are lots of other ways. There's no wrong way to use Writing.io. So I think Kelsey is going to start wrapping us up for today.
Yes. So again, just to kind of reiterate, really the differences here in the kind of two levels that we highlighted, the email subscribers and the contact imports on the growth plan. And those just additional features over here help you turn your writing into a business rather than, just a hobby. Now, whatever level you choose, Writing.io, again, just kind of at the end of the day, we really designed it to help you create the content that you want to create, the way that you want it, on a professionally designed personal website. And maybe even more importantly, to use that site to get leads, to build and manage an audience. Our pages and this product really are designed to convert people who come to your page as visitors into subscribers, into people that come back because they're really excited about what you're doing. And, in turn, as those subscribers grow, there are many, many different ways to monetize that audience. And one of the things that we are super, super excited to offer right now is we're going to do a 14-day free trial. You will receive a link in your email immediately after the webinar concludes. That will have a recording for you to review at any time, as well as a personal link for you to sign up. Again, no credit card required. Once you sign up, that 14-day trial will begin. And this allows you to test out, the foundation plan features that we talked about. And also, in addition, to receive one-on-one support from Amanda and I, along with the rest of the team during this time. This is what we're super excited about. It's what we love. Being able to help everybody here, to reach their specific goals, and to provide answers and feedback along the way.
Absolutely.
So,
yes. So I just wanted to mention we are doing one kind of surprise is that we're going to feature specific Writing.io sites on our homepage so that people who are just coming to us for general information will be able to see these featured profiles as examples so that they can see, kind of imagine how their writing might look on this platform and be able to decide if it's the right fit for them. And so we're going to be featuring select profiles. You'll be able to submit your profile to us for review, and we will help you get it looking perfect for a very wide audience to see. And then we will feature you on our homepage. So again, this is something, because we're just getting started and we're still growing and everything, that you can be featured on a major site's homepage, which is so, so cool. And so that's like kind of the last surprise that we're very excited about. But now we have kind of what's next. We're working on other webinars for special topics that will show off more features of Writing.io. You're going to be able to rewatch this webinar anytime. You're going to receive a link for that free 14-day trial. If you're not a Contenta member, again, if you're a Contenta member, you already have access to either the foundation or the growth plan, depending on if you're a gold or a platinum member. And you can always reach out to us directly with questions. Here are our email addresses. We're real people, not robots. We'll respond to you with any questions or feedback you have, and we'll reply directly back to you. So you have access to actual real people who love writing and love writers. So I want to thank you for watching this today, and we look forward to reading more from you all. Okay, bye.
Thanks so much.